You know, we live in a world that is just overflowing with information. It's everywhere. But think about it. How often do you get that deep, satisfying feeling of, aha, I finally get it? We all read, we memorize, we repeat things for a test, but that true comprehension, understanding something right down to its roots, it feels like it's getting rarer and rarer. Why is that?
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? It perfectly captures our modern problem. We've got endless data points, all these facts and figures. But the story, the thing that connects all the dots and gives it meaning, that just gets lost in all the noise. We're great at collecting facts, but we're missing the why.
And this brings us to a really core conflict in how we learn today. For so many of us, learning just became a checklist, right? A race to the end of the chapter. The goal wasn't about the joy of discovering something new, it was just about the relief of being finished.
So, just to be clear, what we're doing here isn't about tips or hacks or shortcuts, not at all. Instead, we're going to embrace something that's way more fundamental. The process of slow, deliberate learning. It's about planting a seed of knowledge and then actually taking the time to watch it grow into real, genuine understanding.
This slide really lays out the two different philosophies side by side. Look at the left. That's the old way. It's a closed loop. You memorize, you repeat, you finish, and then you probably forget. It's a cycle that almost never leads to knowledge that sticks. But on the right, that's a journey. It starts with a question, it branches out into discovery, and it leads to that powerful moment of comprehension, that feeling that really connects with you.
Okay, so if the goal isn't just to finish, then what is it? What are we really after? Well, we're chasing a specific feeling, that powerful moment of clarity. We like to call it the click.
You know this feeling, right? We've all had it. That sudden, oh, that's why moment, when some confusing concept finally just makes perfect sense. That light bulb moment, that's what we're chasing. Because that click isn't just about knowing something, it's power. It's the moment your brain goes, okay, now I can actually think for myself about this. And this gets to a core belief we have. Every single mind is unique. An explanation that makes perfect sense to me might not work for you at all. And that's why we'll explore ideas from all kinds of different angles. We'll use history, logic, metaphors, you name it. The goal isn't just to throw information at you, it's to find the specific key that unlocks understanding for you.
So, how do we actually do this? This isn't just some vague idea. It's a really practical philosophy that we call our from zero approach.
Our whole approach really has 4 simple steps. First, we always start from zero. We assume you don't know anything about the topic, so we can build a really solid foundation. Then, we unlock the layers, looking at it from different perspectives. This helps build genuine intuition, not just memorization. And finally, and this is a big one, we believe the best learning happens when we do it together, as a community.
I love this quote because it really gets to the heart of it. Our goal isn't just to fill your head with facts, it's to help you develop a feel for a topic. That deep, almost subconscious sense of, I get how this works. That's what separates true understanding from just memorizing words, and it's what lets you go on to solve brand new problems.
And you know what? This isn't just some feel-good philosophy. It's an approach that's actually grounded in the science of how our brains learn best. And the numbers behind this are, well, they're pretty incredible.
So get this, 90%. Research shows that when you actively engage with something, by trying to explain it, by questioning it, you can retain up to 90% of what you learn. Now compare that to just 5% retention from passively sitting through a lecture. The difference is just staggering.
And this approach actually makes you a better thinker. A 2011 study in the journal Science found that students who really understood the why behind a topic scored 74% better on problem-solving tests than students who just memorized the steps. So, real understanding gives you better real-world results, period.
And finally, this method is built for the long haul. When you learn from the ground up, that knowledge actually sticks with you. Research shows you'll retain information 2 to 3 times longer than if you just tried to memorize it. This is how you build a foundation of knowledge that really, truly lasts.
So, all of this brings us to the most important part. This isn't a classroom where I just talk and you listen. This is an invitation to explore ideas together on a shared journey of discovery.
And on this journey, we have a few promises for you. We will always start from the beginning. We'll always pursue clarity, not complexity. We will respect your pace because everyone learns differently. We'll always keep curiosity right at the center of everything. And maybe most importantly,
We will celebrate every single one of those amazing light bulb moments along the way.
So what we're really asking is for you to join us, not as a passive audience, but as a fellow explorer. This is a space where curiosity is the whole point, and where being confused is actually the first step. It's not a failure, because real understanding always begins with having the courage to say, wait a minute, I don't get it yet. So I'll just leave you with this one thought. Think about a topic, any topic, that you've always found kind of intimidating or just confusing. Now, imagine what it would feel like to build your understanding from the ground up, piece by piece, until it finally clicks. What could you unlock if you started from zero?